So about a year and a half ago, I bought myself a nice Jeep Wrangler. Now, the motive for buying the Wrangler was I had a mini convertible. My dog absolutely loved the mini convertible. When the roof came off, the wind in his hair, absolutely loved it. But he got a little bit old and he was struggling to get in. The seat was only small. He wasn't really all that comfortable. So he was struggling quite a bit with the Mini, but he still loved having his head out the window and the roof off. Absolutely loved it. So I thought, well, what can I get? What can I buy to make it more comfortable for him, and so that he can still do the same thing? And I thought, the Jeep Wrangler. Jeep Wranglers, lovely. They can go anywhere. Their roof comes off. You can have it as a convertible, and yeah. Went ahead. I drove about 4.5 hours to view one. I viewed a couple, but the one I found was about 4.5 hours away. Went and had a look and absolutely loved it. So we said, yeah, we're going to do it. We is me and the dog. We had to agree on things. You know, he was the boss. So I said, yes, I'll do it. And I bought the Wrangler. Now, I checked it all over like you do, went on YouTube, watched all the cool videos of the Wrangler going all over the place and you know, like you do. And I didn't see the thing about the rusty hinges, rusty doors. I didn't see that anywhere. And I thought, okay, well, I couldn't think anything because I never knew it was a problem. So I went ahead and bought it. And I didn't notice any rust or anything. I wasn't really looking at the hinges like that. I was looking at the overall car and, you know, it just passed me. I didn't look properly. Roll on about 8 months later, something like that, I noticed a few lumps on the hinges. I'll show you. So this is the Jeep. It's a 2019 model, so it's not a new one. You know, it's 6 years old. I'll show you where the problems are. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed was here on the back door. You can see a tiny bit of rust there, a little bubble, and I thought, no, that's not really anything, really. You know, it's not really much. But then I saw down here as well. You see the rust mark there? This big rust patch here as well, and this is actually on the front door. Big rust patch there. And if you go along to the hinges as well, you can see on the hinges here, and you can see on the hinge here as well that there's rust. And the rust is seeping from the hinges onto the doors. I had a look around the whole Jeep. The front ones didn't look too bad. I couldn't really see anything there. Little bubbles, I suppose. Now, when I came around to this side, this one here, this is the driver's side, was a lot worse. Now you can see the rust all along the top there, on the side, and where it's actually gone down to the doors as well, the bottom of the door as well. So that's quite a bad one. Back door doesn't look too bad. And the boot also isn't terrible. You know, you can't really see any bubbling up on the boot there. Now, when I went to view the car, I should have really noticed if they were there then. I expect they were. But I do remember it was a rainy day. It was a really rainy day. And I'll show you some pictures of it. So I probably wouldn't really have seen it anyway unless I looked really hard. And I just obviously didn't look hard enough. So it's my own fault. So I left it a couple more months and I thought, okay, I can't really call the person I bought it off because it's, you know, it's been a while now. It's not really in their warranty anymore. The warranty that I paid for it was 12 months, but that's with a third independent person. They don't cover rust. So I went onto Google and had a look, and it said that Jeep's corrosion warranty was 5 years. And I thought, bugger, because, you know, obviously the Jeep's 6 years old now, and you know what companies are like about, oh no, we're not going to do that because you're out of the time period, sorry. But I thought, sod it, I'm going to give Jeep a call. And yeah, I did. So I contacted Jeep direct. I think they're called Stellantis, is it? Or Stellantis or something like that. I actually contacted them direct and gave them a call. Nice chap answered the phone, and I said, hey buddy, don't know if you can do anything. My car is 6 years old, but the hinges are rusted and the doors are starting to rust as well. Now the guy from Jeep said, have you taken it to a body shop to be assessed? Has anybody looked at it yet? And I said, no, I haven't. The nearest body shop for Jeep for me is about an hour and 10 minutes away. And I thought, I don't want to bother wasting their time for an appointment and my time taking it there when it's out of the warranty, because I thought there's no way they're going to do anything about it. So I said, no, I just thought I'd come straight to you guys and see what you said. Beautiful day in Newquay today. Beautiful. And he said, right, ring Plymouth. I mean, I live in Newquay. Newquay's quite far away from Plymouth. He said, ring Plymouth, get it booked in and see what they say. So I thought, okay, I'll do that. So I did. I called Plymouth and I said, can I book in to have some rust looked at, please? I told him exactly what the problem was. I said, look, the car's done 63,000 miles. It's 6 years old, it's out of the warranty for corrosion. What are the chances? And the guy said, yeah, bring it in, we'll have a look. We'll submit a report to them. He said, yeah, bring it in. So I booked in for, I think it was 3 days later, something like that. And I took it over to Plymouth. Now the guy was brilliant who looked at the Jeep. He said that, he said, yeah, all the springs will need doing. Oh, not springs. He said all the hinges will need doing. They've all got a tiny bit of rust on, so they'll all need doing. And I said, what are the chances that they'll pay for that? And he said they will 100% cover the springs. Oh, flipping hell. The hinges, they will 100% cover the hinges. He said the doors need replacing too. He said, but he's not sure about the doors. He that's a 50-50. But he said they would definitely replace the hinges. I thought, all right, okay, submit the report. So he did. He submitted the report. Now, a few weeks passed. I completely forgot all about it because, in my head, there's no way they're going to say yes. But then I got a phone call and the guy said, hey, is this Jamie? And I was like, yeah, it's Jamie. And he said, this is matey boy from Jeep. I forgot what his name was now. And he said, yeah, book in with the body shop. It's been authorised. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? It's been authorised. And he said, yeah, they've authorised the work. No, I didn't ask him if it was the doors and hinges. I was just like, okay, brilliant, thank you. So I called the body shop to book it in, and he said that they'll do it. He said they'll book it in, but it will take probably 3 months to get the parts. I said, I don't care how long it takes. Jeep's paying to put this all right. So, if it takes a year, I don't care. Book it in, go for it. And he confirmed that it was the doors as well. They were going to replace and spray every single hinge, plus all the doors and the boot as well. Not the bonnet though. He said the bonnet was absolutely fine. So yeah, I got it all booked in. They said they were going to give me a call as soon as the things arrived, and do it. And they also said, do you need a courtesy car? Because Jeep will give you a courtesy car as well. I was like, yeah, right, bloody hell. So yeah, if point to the story is, if you're, because I wouldn't, not in my wildest dream, I would never ever have thought that Jeep would pay to have all this done, because the car's 6 years old, 62,000 miles. Usually when your warranty's up, companies like, no chance. There's not a chance at all. But I did try, and I gave them a call, and they said, yeah, no, this is going to cost them probably about 6,500 to 8,000 quid, I would have thought, to replace all this. But they're going to do it. They didn't question the age, they didn't question the mileage. They just said, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to take the car over tomorrow morning. They're going to have it for 10 days. They're going to give me a hire car or courtesy car or whatever you want to call it. And they'll keep the Jeep in for 10 days and have it all fixed. So yeah, 2019 Jeep, 6 years old with 63,000 miles on it, and Jeep honoured the rust problem. Give it a go. All I can say is no. Now, before you say it, at no point did I say to them I was going to make a video on this or anything like that. At no point did I say that I did YouTube videos for a living. Some people might say, oh, because you make videos, they agreed to it. It would probably be completely the opposite. If they knew I was going to make a video on it, they probably would have said no. Because now they might have hundreds, thousands more people phone up for the same problem. So, yeah, that didn't happen. All right. Yeah, let's get ready. All right, Jeep, let's go and get you sorted. What a beautiful day. Good old morning traffic. Ah, well. It's been like this for a while now. So. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little while. Look at that. Blimmin' hell. I wonder if this is just regular morning traffic. Like school, work and all that. Or if there's actually something more going on. Because I can't see any crashes or anything. Nearly there. About 10 minutes. £3 to cross the Tamar Bridge now. £3. I think I missed it. I don't know if I'm in the right place. I think so though. Let's go find out. Hello, you're right. Body shop. Rightio. Let's put this in the back. Oops. Oh, this is cute. It's a Fiesta. See you later, Jeep. Right, let's try this drive-through then. It's quite nice though. There we go. It's quite cute though. That's a lovely little car this. I need some fuel. Right, get some fuel. Okay. Alarm system, I don't know what that means. Hopefully. Oh no, wrong side. Wrong side. We're not on the Jeep. Oh, silly me. Okay. Oh, okay. That'll do. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about this is it's got no armrest. I'm used to armrests. Let's see how much fuel that's given us. £30. Ah, that's good, isn't it? Over half a tank. £30 and over half a tank. Blimmin' hell. I think it's only a 1.2 engine. But yeah, I've got it for probably 2 weeks, I would have thought. I'm allowed to do about 100 miles a day. So that's 1,400 miles. So yeah, I'll make the most of it and give Sherpa's fleet a rest. Gallop, 54 miles per gallon. That's better than the Mini. That was good. That was a good journey. I will put it in the garage, but I'm going to leave it out here for now. I need to break the news to Mini. The Mini's going to be like, who the heck are you? So yeah, I'll have the Jeep back in, well, a couple of weeks' time, hopefully. And I'll do another video picking it up and showing you what the difference is. I'm quite excited. I'm still quite surprised, you know, usually warranty companies and things, they'll do anything to get out of it. You know, if you don't put a capital letter in your name or something, or if you know, just anything they'll do to get out of it. And for Jeep to say, yes, they'll sort all the rust out, even though it's out of warranty, it's 6 years old, it's got 60 odd thousand miles on it, not kilometers, miles. Take it in and we'll pay for it. Fantastic. Yeah, hats off to you, Jeep. Thank you.